This isn't Jackanory. Derpy Makes Breakfast by Tony. The sun began to rise on another beautiful day in Ponyville. Derpy Hooves woke up early, like she did every morning, so she could see the sunrise. "Today's gonna be a great day," said the grey Pegasus, as she opened the curtains to let in the sunshine. The stallion, who still laid in bed, put a pillow over his face. "Good morning, honey," she said, smiling at the pony. She heard him respond with something that sounded like a muffled good morning, followed by snores. He wasn't an early riser like his wife. She rubbed her stomach, and it began to growl. "Time for breakfast!" Derpy walked down the hall and knocked on Dinky Doo's door, so she could enjoy the sunrise and eat breakfast with her. "Mommy, it's too early," Dinky said as she rubbed her eyes. The purple unicorn was used to being woken up early, though. Her mother loved having her daughter with her more than the sunrise. "Sorry, Muffin, but you're up now. So, how about breakfast?" Derpy asked with a smile. "Yes, please, Mommy. Can we have waffles?" Dinky asked sleepily. Sorry, baby. Your father had to take the waffle iron to the repair shop," Derpy said as she rubbed the back of her neck. "How about you pick something else?" "Pancakes?" Dinky asked, now almost awake as her mother. He had to take all the eggs to the repair shop, too," Derpy said with a nervous smile. "That's okay, Mommy. How about—" The little pony stroked her chin as she pondered what to have for breakfast. "Some cereal," she said happily. "Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some bowls still left over from yesterday," Derpy said, trying to remember how many bowls were still intact. "Yay! I'll wait you downstairs, Mommy," Dinky said as she crouched, getting ready to run. "Oh, I don't think we should, Muffin. Mama's kinda clumsy and—" "1, 2, 3, go!" Derpy said as she began flying into the kitchen. Dinky Doo squealed and started to run after her. "You can't beat me, Muffin. You can call me Derpy the Dasher. Go ahead, call me that," Derpy said, looking back on her daughter. Mommy?" Dinky said nervously. "Close enough," Derpy said as she crashed into a living room fan. "I was gonna say watch out," Dinky said, giggling, running past her mother into the kitchen. "I win!" She threw her hooves into the air. "Okay, I guess you did," Derpy said, picking up the ceiling fan off the floor. "And as the winner, you can choose what cereal we'll eat." "I want Flour Bits. They're my favorite," Dinky said as she floated a bowl up to the cupboard. Well, guess what?" Derpy asked her daughter as she held something behind her back. "They're my favorite too," she said, showing her daughter the box. She filled her daughter's bowl with oat flakes and pieces of flour shaped like marshmallows. "Let me get you some milk, Muffin," Derpy said, grabbing the milk carton from the fridge and poured it into her for her daughter. "Mommy, that's good," Dinky said, as her mother kept pouring milk into her bowl. "Not yet. Milk is good for you, so drink up," Derpy said as the milk began to spill out of the bowl. Don't worry about that. I'll clean it up." "Mommy, can I have some orange juice too, please?" Dinky asked as she began to devour her cereal. It was her favorite after all. "Oh, of course you can, Muffin." Derpy opened the fridge and poured out a bottle of orange juice and put it on the table. "Fill a cup over here and I'll pour it for you." Derpy said with a spoonful of cereal in her mouth. As the cup landed on the table, Derpy knocked the bottle of juice over with her wing. "Oops, my bad. Give me a sec. I'll clean this up and squeeze some more for you." Derpy wiped the table and walked over to the fruit bowl, only to realize that there weren't any muffins. She bit her lip. Oh, sorry, Dinky. No oranges left. I'll go buy some more later today. But we have plenty of apples, so how about apple juice? She asked as she began to juggle the apples. But, Mommy, I don't think you can make apple juice the same way you make orange juice, Dinky said between bites of flour bits. Derpy dropped the apples, each one somehow landing right on her head. Now, of course you can! Now, where's the juicer? She asked as she looked around the kitchen. She remembered that her husband had taken the juicer to the repair shop after the last time she tried to apple juice it. That's right, no juicer. She clapped her hooves. I got it! Derpy flew upstairs and quickly came back down, carrying her favorite mallet and 2 sets of goggles. She handed her daughter the extra pair. Mommy, what are you gonna do with that? Dinky asked worryingly as she put on the goggles. Make some juice, of course, Muffin, she said as she put all the apples close to each other on the table. Count down, baby, Derpy told her daughter as she raised the mallet over her head. 3, 2... Derpy looked away, covering her bowl of cereal. 1, she said meekly. Splat! Mashed apple bits flew across the kitchen, coating Derpy's goggles and Dinky's mane with pulpy fruit. I did it! Dimpy explained, wiping the mush away so that she could see her work. Oh. Oh no. The Pegasus saw the mess she had made. She slumped down and dropped her head. She wasn't able to make any apple juice for her daughter. Dinky Doo walked over to her mother and sat down next to her. Oh, it's okay, Mommy. You just made apple sauce instead of apple juice. She wiped a bit of mush off her cheek and tasted it. And it's super yummy! Try some! Derpy wiped a bit off from Dinky's mane and put it in her mouth. You're right, Muffin. Next time I'll hammer the apples into a bowl so they won't end up on the walls, Derpy said with a smile.